Hey folks, I'm Mark Roberge, Chief Revenue Officer at HubSpot and Senior Lecturer at Harvard Business School. Welcome to the first Inbound Sales training class. In this first video, I'll introduce you to the inbound sales methodology and provide you with an overview of our training program and certification. Are you ready to learn about inbound sales? Great, let's dive in. To understand inbound sales, we need to start with the buyers and how their behaviors have changed over the years. Imagine for a moment what it was like to buy a product before the internet existed. Back then, buyers really needed salespeople in order to make a decision. Salespeople held all the cards. They had answers to the key questions in the buyer's mind. Things like, what is included in your offering? What does it cost? How does it compare to other competitors? Who else is using your offering, and do they like it? The internet changed the buyer-seller relationship. Now the needed information that the buyers use to make a purchase decision is just a click away. The power in the buying and selling process has shifted from the seller to the buyer. The buyer process has transformed. Okay, so if the buying process has transformed, should your sales process transform to match today's empowered buyer? Of course it should. This is why we coined the term inbound sales. This is why we are offering this free training to you. Inbound sales transforms sales to match the way people buy. That's it. Whether we are talking about an inbound lead or a targeted outreach, a big company or small, a complex sale or simple, inbound sales applies. Inbound sales transforms selling to match today's empowered buyer. As we begin this transformation, it is important to understand the two philosophies that drives inbound selling. First, inbound sales teams base their entire sales strategy on the buyer rather than the seller. Second, inbound sales people personalize the entire sales experience to the buyer's context. By incorporating these two philosophies into your company's sales process, you're well on your way toward transforming to an inbound selling model. Inbound sales provides a competitive advantage for your company. Most importantly, it creates an experience your buyers will love. So where should you start in this transformation to inbound sales? Great question. I will address this topic in the next video. Before we head there, I want to comment on the scope of this course. There are many factors of inbound selling, from hiring salespeople to executing an inbound sales process to properly using technology. This course will focus on the best practices of inbound selling for the individual salesperson. Each class will provide actionable tips that you can apply on your next sales call. Join me in the next video where we'll cover where to start with the inbound sales transformation.